More Tailoring stitched a new chapter in Rockford history Thursday, becoming the city's first certified B Corporation, a global honor for businesses that put purpose alongside profit. Founder Serene Al-Sharif said the recognition reflects the team's mission to extend the life of clothing and fight fast fashion waste. The women-owned company, known for sustainable tailoring and community-driven programs, has grown nationally and launched the Tadmore Sustainability Institute to train workers, create jobs, and reduce textile waste.
Being able to reach this high level and achieve B Corp certification is extremely important to us, and the Tadmore team worked so hard, and I'm so glad that we were able to come together with the support of the city of Rockford and so many other people and businesses to achieve this goal.